Lingana is a huge pinnacle 30 km away from Mahad, Raigad. You need to do technical climbing, rappelling, and walking through dense forest. That makes Lingana Fort Trek one of the most difficult treks in Maharashtra. To start the Lingana Trek, you need to descend for almost 2-3 hours to reach the base point. Then you can start the actual climb. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had built the Lingana fort. There were steps cut in the rocks to go to the fort, but they are destroyed now. That's why Lingana fort is almost inaccessible. Only experienced trekkers pick Lingana fort trek, and I will also suggest you consider all these points before going on a trek to Lingana fort. All the best, boys. Alang, Madan, Kulang are three consecutive forts in Nashik district, and they are 22 km away from Igatpuri, Maharashtra. The trek to these forts is popularly known as Amk Trek. There are two different routes available to go to Alang Fort. It will take 8 to 9 hours to climb the Alang Fort. There is potable water available on the fort throughout the year. Also, there are two caves on the forts which can accommodate almost 50 people. You need to bring your own food. I will recommend you to visit Alang Fort only with experienced trekkers or with expert trek organizers. Amk Trek involves rock climbing and rappelling. Also, the dense forest around it makes Amk Trek one of the hardest treks in Maharashtra. Saleh is a place located near Vaghamba in Satana Tehsil in Nashik, district of Maharashtra. Saleh Fort is one of the highest fort in Sahyadri mountains and the second highest peak at 1567 meters after Kalsubai in Maharashtra, and it is also the 32nd highest peak in the western Ghats. Saleh Fort is a very tricky fort, and I will definitely recommend you to spend a night on Saleh Fort. It will make you realize the energy and the force of the massive Sahyadri range. There are rock cut steps and pathways to reach the top of the fort. Harishundraga Trek is quite popular among trekkers. There are many places which are worth seeing on the fort. You may have heard about the Kokan Kada. It is a cliff facing towards the west side that is Kokan. That's why it is called as Kokan Kada. You will get a beautiful view of the surrounding from here. There are 2-3 ways to reach this fort. Harishundraga Trek via Nalichi Wat is considered as the most difficult path. There are many caves of Harishchandragarh where you can spend a night. Many of the caves are still undiscovered, so all the best for your adventurous expedition. I will recommend you to spend a night on the fort to enjoy the beautiful sunset and sunrise. Harishchandragarh is well connected with the major cities. Don't forget to take your camera along with you because the pictures are gonna be awesome. Dhak Bahiri is a cave in the Sahyadri hill range situated near the village Jambhivli of village Malavli in the Pune district of India. It was used by pilgrims and sages for the pilgrimage to God Bahiri. Dhak Bahiri Caves trek is one of the most difficult treks in Maharashtra. It is around 68 km from Pune city. This is a challenging trek as you need to climb using rope on a vertical rock. There is accommodation available in the caves for 15-20 people for the overnight camp. Kalsubai is the highest peak in Maharashtra with an elevation of 1646 meter. There are two routes to go on this trek. The peak is around 880 meter high from the base. You can choose the popular route that starts from the base village of Bari. This route is well maintained and there are metal ladders at the cliffs and vertical slopes. Kalsubai Peak Trek is one of the toughest treks in Maharashtra. It's a one-day trek and you will get amazing views of the luscious green grass and multiple waterfalls. The trek is moderately difficult, passing through lush paddy fields, jungles, small streams, highlands and rocky terrains, and it takes around 3-4 hours with short intervals in between. It is a 6.6 km long trek. Tail Bail are the names of two wall-like structures at Taila Baila. You can realize the difficulty of Taila Baila trek merely by looking at it. Normal trekkers can go easily up to the half. They can rest there for a while. For the further trek, you need to climb the vertical rock. Only expert rock climbers can do this climb. Taila Baila trek is almost 90-degree vertical climb, which makes it one of the toughest treks in Maharashtra. Taila Baila is around 100 km away from Pune. It is one of the most challenging treks, so there is less crowd. You can ask local villagers for food or bring your own. There are many places which are worth seeing nearby, such as Sudhagad, Ghangad, and Thanale Buddhist caves.